Minister, first of all, thank you very much, and thank you for this bill. It's really valuable. I watched the committee, or the full stages of the bill in the Dáil, and I suppose I want to begin by pointing out all of the topical issues, all of the parliamentary questions, all of the oral parliamentary questions, and all of the commencements that you do, on top of all of the other work that you do all of the time to advance the case for children with additional education needs. There is no question but that this is an urgent piece of legislation. We have, and you know, and have been very kindly have met with groups like the Dublin 12 Autism Advocacy Group and Involve Autism, just to see how not having places, the effect that it has on the child and the effect it has on the family, the whole family there, and the parents and the siblings. You know, we've had, Involve Autism has had a number of public meetings, and you addressed the most recent one yourself. And in that context, in the first one, we heard from parents who had put in maybe 30 to 40 applications for places for their child and still not know. So they still didn't know that their child was going to get a place in a school anywhere near their home. And in this year, I've been working with your office, and we've heard of situations of children in Drimna being offered places in Blessington, and they cannot, that is not sustainable for any quality of life, and not for the child, because their friends are not going to be the friends that are local. So places need to be as local as they possibly be, and I really support how strongly you have come out and advocated for that, including naming where necessary, because I suppose we have had instances, and I know that people have come to you, and I've supported that, where there has been entities that have been economical with the truth when it comes to the availability and their possibility of putting in classes. So I think that it is really important that we ensure that. I suppose I welcome the NCSE and their commitment, and your assertion of their commitment, and a representative from the NCSE was at the Involve Autism meeting, and to be fair, took it on the chin, and there was a lot of criticism, particularly of CNOs, that their role doesn't appear to be properly defined, or if it is defined, it's not meeting that. Giving parents a list of schools is not supporting them in finding a place for their children. So I think that's really important. The other thing, I suppose, behind this is that idea of the people who are making decisions in schools are the boards of management. And at times there isn't a transparency as to who those people are. And in the early autumn, I'll be bringing forward a private member's bill to ensure that level of transparency, because it's important that we know who is making the decision on whether a child is in or out when it comes to a school.